Hey, all you financially challenged comrades. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're all in this economic hellscape together. Now, we've all heard the stereotypes about the wealthy. They bathe in champagne, they use $100 bills as tissues. Their pets have better healthcare than most of the world. But what about the not-so-wealthy? You know, the noble souls who can identify spam calls on the first ring because they can't afford to be wrong? Turns out being less than loaded comes with its own set of surprising and, dare I say, admirable traits. We're about to flip the script on wealth, exposing the top 10 unexpectedly awesome traits of the not-so-wealthy. From their uncanny ability to stretch a dollar further than Mr. Fantastic on payday, to their unparalleled talent for finding happiness in the simplest of pleasures. I'm looking at you, 2-for-1 ramen deals. So buckle up, Buttercup, because we're about to embark on a hilarious journey into the world of the not-so-wealthy. Before we dive into this cornucopia of penny-pinching prowess, do us a favor and smash that like button with the same enthusiasm you reserve for finding a $20 bill in your winter coat. Get ready for a wild ride as we count down the top 10 unexpectedly awesome traits of the not-so-wealthy. You might recognize a few of these gems from your own life, and if you do, well, congrats! You're officially part of the club. No, we don't have a clubhouse or snacks, but we do have solidarity and a really good sale on generic brand cereal this week. Now, you might think being resourceful means building a fully functioning robot out of a broken toaster and some duct tape. It's about squeezing every last drop out of a tube of toothpaste like it owes you money. It's about knowing the exact location of the free ketchup packets at every restaurant within a 5-mile radius. And it's about rocking that same pair of jeans you've had since high school like a goddamn fashion statement. Sure, the wealthy might have their fancy gadgets and their personal shoppers, but we, my friends, we have the power of ingenuity on our side. Waiting for a sale is like a spiritual experience for the not-so-wealthy. We're talking about the kind of epic, months-long stakeout that would make a seasoned detective weep with envy. And when that glorious day arrives, oh, the euphoria, the sense of triumph. It's like winning the lottery, except instead of millions of dollars, you get a slightly dented waffle iron and the satisfaction of knowing you outsmarted the system. Let's be honest, for the not-so-wealthy, DIY isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life. Sure, sometimes it goes horribly wrong, but hey, at least we can add attempted brain surgery on a toaster oven to our ever-growing list of life experiences. Who needs Netflix when you have the symphony of sirens outside your window every night? Or the thrill of watching paint dry as your landlord fixes that crack in the ceiling? We, the not-so-wealthy, are masters of finding joy in the mundane. A trip to the park becomes a safari. People watching at the mall transforms into a thrilling sociological study. So while the wealthy are off attending operas and polo matches, we're out here living our best lives. One free sample at the grocery store and one beautifully awkward public access television show at a time. For the not-so-wealthy, finding a good deal is less of a hobby and more of an Olympic sport. We know the best time to hit up the bakery for day-old bread, 5:58 p.m. right before they close. We can smell a clearance sale a mile away, and we possess the uncanny ability to haggle the price of a used DVD player down to the last penny. Sure, we might not have the luxury of impulse buys or designer labels, but you know what's truly priceless? The smug satisfaction of knowing you got something for a fraction of the price. Look, when you're not so wealthy, you learn to get creative in the kitchen. We're talking ramen noodle stir-fry, pancake batter pizza, and the ever-versatile mystery meat stew. It's best not to ask. We've elevated the art of culinary improvisation to a whole new level, and while our dishes might not always be Michelin star worthy, they're always filling, usually edible, and occasionally even delicious. Okay, let's not get carried away. You know that saying less is more? Yeah, that's basically our life motto. We've Marie Kondo-ed our apartments down to the bare essentials. A futon that doubles as a dining table, a single spork that serves as all eating utensils, and a wardrobe that consists primarily of mismatched socks and that one-band t-shirt we got for $5 at a flea market. But honestly, who needs a lot of stuff when you've got a heart full of dreams and a bank account full of... Well, let's not dwell on that. The point is, We've learned to appreciate the simple things in life, like a roof over our heads, food in our stomachs, and the fact that we managed to keep a houseplant alive for more than a month. We're not cheap. We're financially savvy. There's a subtle but important distinction there. We clip coupons with the precision of brain surgeons, we scour the internet for discount codes like it's our part-time job, and we can stretch $1 further than Gumby doing yoga on a trampoline. Sure, the wealthy might scoff at our secondhand furniture and our hand-me-down clothes, but little do they know, we're laughing all the way to the bank. You know how some people can walk past a perfectly good sunset and not even notice? Yeah, that's not us. We, the not-so-wealthy, are experts at finding joy in the simplest of pleasures. A walk in the park? Breathtaking. A home-cooked meal, made with discount ingredients, of course? Divine. Finding $1 on the ground? It's like Christmas, New Year's Eve, and our birthday all rolled into one. We've learned to appreciate the little things in life because, well, sometimes the little things are all we've got.
Know you've been a good friend.
Let's be real. When you're not so wealthy, you learn to value the people in your life above all else. We're talking about the friends who will share their last ramen packet with you, the family members who will pretend not to notice when you borrow their clothes, and by borrow, we mean keep, and the significant others who understand that a romantic date night might involve a picnic on the floor and a bottle of $2 chuck. We might not have a lot of material wealth, but damn, do we have rich and rewarding relationships? Well, there you have it, folks. The not-so-wealthy. We're resourceful, we're resilient, and we're really, really good at making ends meet. But in all seriousness, while we might joke about our lack of funds, the truth is, being not so wealthy has taught us valuable lessons about resourcefulness, creativity, and the importance of human connection. And those, my friends, are lessons that no amount of money can buy. So the next time you're feeling down about your bank balance, remember this. You're part of a global community of savvy, hilarious, and surprisingly awesome individuals who know how to make the most out of life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to find a wealthy-looking person to stand next to in hopes of absorbing some of their good fortune through osmosis.